Man, I didn't know Asians wanted to be white this bad, dog. This is wild. I seen the trailer to this movie Slanted, and I just been looking at Asians. I don't know why I've been just interested. Looking at Asians talking about, when they come over here. I always thought they were a proud race. When I was younger, it kind of started like I'm old. You know what I mean? I was raised in the '90s, and like when I got a little older, they kind of start wanting to be white. But like so do black girls, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of black girls, so I'm just thinking it was like a little phase was with the black girls. Like some of them it was a phase, some of them still want to be white, even though when we got older they want to be white. So I'm thinking that's what it was with the Asians, and lo and behold, like it's a whole like we got Oreo and they got a Twinkie. You know what I'm saying? With Oreo, you black on the outside but white on the inside. With them, yellow on the outside, white on the inside. With Twinkie. I didn't even know about that. They they really want to be white. Like, I don't know who wants to be white more, them or the Mexicans. But, like, in certain areas, it's them. Because the Mexicans, like, you got hood Mexicans, LA, they say SA. Here, they kind of act like us. I'm in Detroit. They kind of, like, start blending in with the Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans and Mexicans used to hate each other, but, like, they just blended in. And you got a lot of Puerto Ricans look just like me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dominicans especially, but Dominicans don't want to be black. But yeah, these women really want to be blonde. Like I'm thinking, Asians are just beautiful people to me. Like the guys are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like we're looked at. Well, we were when I was growing up. Black men were looked at more for masculinity, like how masculine you look, how your muscles looked, how fast you were. Like beauty was never. It's not our thing. You see, it's a lot of beautiful black men, but they wasn't the ones who always got the girl. With them, their whole it's rare to just see like a hideous Asian person, unless they're like out of shape and just not taking care of themselves, man. But it's bad. Like they don't even want to date their own man. It's like I see an Asian girl with like a goofy looking white dude, man. Goofy looking, but she's so happy he's white and like is a handsome, taller, better looking Asian dude than him. It's like he reminds me of like they are brainwashed. And I'm gonna say more the stronger ones mentally when they get over here. I'm gonna say are the Chinese, which I'm learning too that the Koreans and I knew Japan hated. I know Japan and China got their thing, but I used to try to talk to this girl who like I used to think she was in anime. She said, "No, I hate like the Chinese over here used to be more in anime than the Japanese. Like Japanese, just they try to. I don't even know how to explain. They try to come over here and just like assimilate. I guess Chinese are still like Chinese used to be in the hip hop and stuff. Like I got more so along with the Chinese people who came over here. They would date outside their race, like black and Mexican, like Japanese and Korean and Vietnamese, especially Japanese, but they're the racist. You know what I'm saying? Like super racist. Parents used to be super racist. Chinese was the only ones who kind of, you know what I mean? Like jumped here and there. I guess because like a lot of them own stores and beauty supply shops in the hood in Michigan. And you come to Detroit, man. Like you got to deal with black people. And I think the Chinese just understood that. But I'm gonna say besides them, all races, and they all hate the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? All of them like together hate the Chinese. I don't know what that's about, but probably because they're. You would think they would be more communist, more. We gotta walk this way, but that's the other Asian races. Like you would think Chinese be the ones to walk a line and want to be white, but it's really the other Asian races, like Koreans, Vietnamese, like I said, Filipino. And I learned that why they stay out the sun. You look like a worker, like a farmer, and they love their paleness more than the white people do. White women are getting tans and getting BBLs and stuff. Like they're still not doing that. Like if a lot of Asians still aren't trying to be curvy because they're not trying to be attractive to black people and Latins. It's Like in the movie, in the trailer I saw, she was like, she thought one day when she was like, when she woke up as a teenager, if she went through puberty, like she'd just wake up blonde. Like, how would you? Like, I never thought my like I'ma just have blonde hair and be white when I get old. That is some crazy delusion, some crazy brainwashing, some crazy. I really want to be white. Like from what I saw in the trailer, she finds a doctor or plastic surgeon they could turn her into a full on white girl, and her parents hate her for it. But they kind of was pushing her to like be more white. She just said, "Hey, I'm gonna just be all white." So I'm really interested in seeing the movie and seeing the conclusion of what is the deciding. I know in my heart of hearts it's not gonna be like a good into like where it's a lesson. Like they're still gonna be like want to be integrated with white people somehow, some way. Like this, I'm really learning how self-hating a lot of Asians are. Man, it's crazy, and it's like I am gonna say this about Michigan. We don't have a lot of racism here, like most places. Like I had a friend who came from California, and he was so shocked how many white people were like doing Wendy's jobs and McDonald's, and how poor it was. A lot of poor white people here. Is it will This is the real, like it's gonna show you poor people comes in all shapes, colors, and sizes, man. So I really can't see the full picture of Asians really hating themselves and wanting to be white. I can't see the full picture. Probably in LA is probably where you will see it, like where they want to assimilate so bad with white people. Like they got the Epicanic iPhone. Like y'all have something special, and they don't want. Like it's crazy how people can have something beautiful about them and they don't want it. Like we always want what we don't have. Like you have beautiful brown eyes, beautiful dark silk hair, and they don't. They want to be white. I don't get it. Like I've never in my life once wanted to be white ever. To me, being black, I'm not just saying this because I'm black. It has to be a little bias in there for sure. But I always liked it because people gave me the real. Like my friends, if I have friends and they like me, and then like other races is like they must really like me because you don't get no problem. It's like, what you doing hanging with the black kid? Especially if they got money on top of that. So it's like, oh, you mess with me. I got a good personality. You know what I'm saying? Or you like me. I must really look appealing to you as a woman. Like, I've been with all different races of women, romantically. So that's why I always like being black, because I'm getting the real from people. Like, people are giving me the real. If you hate me, if you are a racist person, I get to see it front row. So it's like, that's a racist. I don't need to be around that person. And the braids and like I said, the masculine, you get to be the most masculine man on the planet, like just off of other black men's, merit. It just makes you automatically masculine. Like I said, like being a black guy, if you just like, especially if you grew up in the ghetto and you got certain mannerisms, you automatically a bad boy. Which is what a lot of girls, they just gonna assume you a bad boy off rip, and a lot of girls go for it. Yeah, man, it's a tough watch looking at these Asians explain, especially the woman explain why they like white guys. They try to like use so many. It's like you just hate who you are. The Asian guys seem to be cool for the most part, but what I'm noticing, even when they're super intelligent, they hate black men a lot. Like it's not that they just want to be white. Like I don't know why they can't be white and the white guys taking their girls, but they hate black dudes. That. You know what I'm saying? It still always comes back because they talk about, yeah, like from the videos I've watched, yeah, they like Brad. They like, our women white Asians, and they want white men. They want to be white, and the N word to get brought up. I don't know. I'm like, what the? You know what I'm saying? Jamal is just around. What Jamal? What? So it's just like I said, it's not really the Chinese though, is the funny part. But that's who I would think it would be. Is usually the Japanese. Japanese are just quiet people. But it's like I'm gonna say the biggest culprit are Koreans. And they're 50-50. I've met some female Koreans that date black guys, but the Korean males, they like really hate black men, dog, like with a passion. Like they hate black. I don't know where it comes from. But I don't know, man. It's a very weird thing. that I just don't understand, man. Like even white people don't get it. Like I talk to my white friends, and I was like, the only thing I could think of, like our hatred for us is they get to be shoulder to shoulder, and they're not respecting their whiteness. They think they can do their own thing and play football and be over here and just be fake masculine. They should be loving the white man, and it's like we're peers and formidable opponents to white men, and I think they don't understand how we're like upwards on that hierarchy to the white man. That's my only thoughts on it. It was my white friends just laugh like, we don't know, man. We don't know why they think we so special. They go through it just like everybody else. There's ugly white men. Like I said, with a lot of Asian women will take a ugly white man as long as it's a white man. I don't know, man. This is just a wild place to live. This planet Earth, man. It's just sad, man. I saw Trevor Noah and Jon Stewart talking, and he asked Jon Stewart, if you had a magic wand, what would your one wish be? Mine would be to end racism, to see how ugly, what new evil thing could we come up with to replace racism with. I just want to see, like, because we always revert back to evil, man. We are evil. Like, I never understood racism. Like, it is just, we live in an evil world. And like I said, I've been secure with who I think it's because I'm secure with being black, secure with who I am, and a lot of people aren't. It's like, how come I didn't get to be that? You just ain't that, man. I would have loved to play football, in the NFL. I just didn't. I don't look at NFL players, those big dumb jiggers. Like, I don't have that feeling towards them. Anyway, man, I gotta check this movie out. Stop the Asian self-hate. Stop the Asian hate on black people too, man. We didn't do anything to y'all. Them Asian, when black people was beating up on it, it's like white people do it too, man. The Asians do it. It's like it just was in New York. It was just some moments caught. I don't know what that was about. Stop the Asian hate. Stop the black hate, please, man. Stop the white worship. Don't be a nigga.